Good morning. Welcome to the Industry Unfiltered. I have a special guest today. Can you give applause to Sandy? Thank you for joining me today.
My pleasure, Juan. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah,
Before we jump into the first question, can you introduce to us like what's your name, what's your current position?
of course. Yes, my name is Sandy Meeks. I am the general manager at the Holiday Inn Express here in Kingsland, Georgia.
That's amazing. I appreciate you being here today.
You're very
Welcome.
welcome.
So
Happy to
let's
be here.
thank you. Let's jump into the first question. So my question for you I have is tell me more about yourself. Like what's your like your current a day look like for you?
Yeah, so a current day would be, coming into work um, and definitely doing a walk around.
Mhm.
I like to check on how is front desk doing, how is breakfast doing, how is, housekeeping doing, because everybody gathers here in the morning.
Yes.
So it's a great time before everybody, moves to their different directions for the day to be able to communicate and talk and, you know, um, engage with the team before the day starts.
That's amazing. So
Mhm.
my next question for you is what is something guests or customer don't realize behind what happened?
Yeah, so that's a really good question, Juan, because in this business, when our guests walk in the door, they're seeing a beautiful, clean and friendly environment, but they don't really see the back of the house.
Yeah.
And we try to keep that away from, our guests. If there may be something going on, an emergency that has happened, it's our job to keep that what we call the back of the house,
Hmm.
so that they're really not aware. Their stay is as seamless as possible, even if there is something going on. It's our duty to keep that away from the guest and give them the seamless stay that they deserve walking in the
Yeah.
door.
I see like when I came I see like all the teamwork that you have, the housekeeping, the laundry, the housekeeping manner. I really love like the teamwork that you guys have. So can you give me like an example if like something happened like even how your team work with it?
So first and foremost in this business, it takes what I call a fortress.
Mhm.
Whether it's something going on in housekeeping or in breakfast or with front desk, it really takes the whole team to really resolve, what may be going on. And teamwork is very important. And I definitely encourage that because
Mhm.
it takes, again, every department working together to keep a hotel successful.
Yes, that's the key. My question is for you is like, what's one misconception people have about working in your position?
um, I think if I had to answer that question, it would be it's not fun. You know, general manager is a title that is high, but that we don't have fun. You know, I think that being able to come here every day whenever I'm working and just meet different guests, coming from all over different directions of
Hmm.
the world, and also with the team, it's getting to meet different cultures and different backgrounds of your team and of your guests, and you just can't do that every day,
Yeah.
and so that's something that I think that maybe misconcepted is just it's a fun job.
Hmm.
It has a lot of duty, but it's a fun job.
Yes, that's amazing. Thank you for that. So my question is for you is What skill has been most important to your success that people might not expect?
My skill, I would say being empathetic. A lot of, you know, a lot of this job requires empathy. It requires empathy toward your guests, towards your team. Again, just being able to understand if there's a guest issue, um, empathizing with them. I work really close with the team, and I empathize if there may be something going on with a team member. Do they need help that day? Is something going on that requires them maybe to step away from the duty for a moment to take care of that? That's a skill that can be unexpected coming from a general manager, but I feel is very something that you should carry with you if you're going to journey into this business, is definitely empathy.
That's an amazing feel. Like what you say, like to talk with your employees to say if it's something's going on. That's really important so they can feel like at home. Say, like you can feel like someone's here, what problem they have. So that's
Yes.
amazing. Um, so talking about this, my next question is for you is what is the most rewarding part of your job?
Gosh, there's so many. There's really so many. Being able to give the resources needed for every department to run um, accurately and comfortably. That's a reward to me. Whether it be in housekeeping, could be such a small thing as I need a a section on my cart to hold my pens.
Mhm.
It's rewarding that I can say, well, you know what, we got you.
Yes.
Let's get that for you. If breakfast needs an additional, you know, pan or an additional anything in their area to help them, if I can get that, that's rewarding to me. Seeing team work and everyone happy to come to work and truly love their job
Mhm.
is the most rewarding to me. That makes me feel that, I, as a general manager, am providing an environment that people want to come to work every day and enjoy what they're doing. So that is rewarding to me.
That's amazing. And even that, I was searching that your hotel is 9.6 stars.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about that?
Well, you did your homework, didn't you, Juan?
Right.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing that. Yes, that to me is, I have to give that to the team. They, front desk is doing that check in where, they're giving that warm smile and caring of what their needs and wants are for that reservation. Housekeeping, making sure that they have a clean, spotless room to check into, and our breakfast department, ensuring that they have that hearty hot breakfast to dine in. And it's a team effort. It takes every department in order for that score to be what it is. It's not just one department. Again, for me, I have to go back to, it's that fortress. It takes everyone that we have here to be able to have such an amazing and successful score.
That's congratulations.
Well, thank you.
So my next question for you is, if someone wanted to enter on your area of hospitality, what advice would you give them?
Be ready to go. Be ready
Oh, I love
to
that.
be ready to walk through the door. It could have been a perfect, seamless day the day before,
Mhm.
but be ready to walk in every day with almost the unexpected and be ready to dive in and begin to either resolve or find resources to resolve it. It's definitely being a general manager of a hotel is not, you have an office, but it's not a sit down job. For me, a general manager is hands on, you know, with the team, giving them the resources to do what they need to do, but definitely there if needed. Um, and personally, for myself, I like to be in the weeds a little bit with my team.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, allow them to empower themselves to do what they have in them for their position. But it's definitely not a sit down job.
Yeah.
And it is a demanding position, but so rewarding.
Yeah.
And for me, Juan, I have to say that people are born with that hospitality in their heart.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you're just born with it. And if it's the business for you, then you know it when you walk in the
Wow.
door.
I was looking for your profiles and all that stuff. I see like you work hospitality during years ago, and you see all the project that you have. What I have a question. This is very personal. What would you say to yourself when you like 5 years ago? If you see 5 years ago and now, what will you say?
I would say to myself,
Yeah.
I would say you, you were strong, and for myself, I was strong. I, you know, really wanted to grow in this business and learn. And I would just say, you did it. It's not easy,
Yes.
but you did it. And, you know, I just continue to grow and learn every day. I'm not a perfect general manager, and I think that that's the uniqueness about it, is just knowing that every day is growth.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. So this is my last question for you is what's one thing you wish people understand about hospitality professionalism?
That hospitality is, for me, again, I have to go back to the unexpected, something new every day,
Mm-hmm.
a new challenge every day, a new experience every day. And I think that that's why people love this, business
This
so
thing.
much, is there's never a dull moment.
Yes.
And there's nothing more rewarding that at the end of the day that you can get with all of your team and say, this happened this morning, but look at us right now. We've resolved it together, and we're keeping the momentum going and the success going.
Uh, that's all the question I have for you today. Thank you so much just to be here, and I really appreciate to tell your experience inside with me today. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Juan, and thank you for allowing our hotel to be a part of this. We're very honored, and we're very happy to have the opportunity to be a part of this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, John Fletcher, to watch our second interview. Thank you so much. Bye bye.